Kansas City, a team that I thought about doing for a series as well. Underrated stadium. Love it here. As we don't have Dustin Thomas. We don't have, at least potentially for this series. So we got a lot of young guys stepping up. As Brian Woodson, he's going to ground out back to back ground outs to start for the Kansas City Royals. As really our offense, Dustin Thomas has been mostly our offense. Obviously, we have other guys. Junior, there we go. He's going to start off with a 2-out single. Mr. Danny Jensen. We don't know how long he's going to last on the team. He might be a trade piece with Alfonso Morales coming because he's not going to be a cheap backup catcher. So maybe we can get some solid guys out of him. As Jensen's going to hit it pretty, do a fly out. Now let's see what our. This is why we got Sandy. This exact reason. As it's going to be a fly out for Dante Samuels. We paid him the big bucks. We paid him 25 mil. He helped us get to the postseason for the first time in this series. Now, let's see if he's so far in the regular season. He was an all-star. He was, a very, very good pitcher. But it matters in the postseason, man. What we do in the postseason and with the 2-2 count. Bobby Witt, he's going to fight it off. Love Bobby Witt. Probably it's him and Acuna, my non-favorite Yankees. But swing and a miss from Bobby Witt. It's 1 out away. Cole Reagans, man. It's the battle of the aces. I'd be very surprised if it's a very, very high scoring game here in game one. It also doesn't help that we just don't have our top guy. But it's exciting that we're in the postseason. We're here, but we gotta take advantage. I mean, they're a team that won 91 games for a reason as Bobby Witt. That's why he's a Golden Glover. All right, the Royals, they got on the board. I was just trying to quick manage, and they did that. But let's see how they do, how we get out of this. Sandy, full count. Swinging a miss, Jonathan India, who kind of, I don't know. I remember in the shows he was good, but now he's just, which is fine. Not every player's going to be good. As it's 1-2 count. Ooh. Maybe Mr. Witt can give you that autograph. Right now, we're getting out of the jam, but the Royals did get a run. All right, we're hopping in. Runners on the corners. 1-1 count, bottom of the fourth. Seems like the Royals are kind of getting to our ace. Meanwhile, the Rays are, I'm not really surprised, but Sandy doing his thing. But the sixth, the aces are still going strong, man. The Rays, they only have 2 or 3 hits. As look at that. Runners on second and first. 1 away. Brian Woodson, the rookie. Let's see what he can do. As that's going to be a ball. His young career. Forget they only show postseason stats, but last episode we saw him get a base hit. I can check later his stats overall. Woodson, he's gonna hit into a double play, and they get out of the sixth. All right, top of the eighth, still 1-0. Devin Williams is now put in to basically get a few outs. As Dane Myers, it's gonna be deep, and the runner will tag, but or 2 outs here in the Carson Williams is up. And I love Carson, but I don't know how I feel about him hitting as Williams. through 8, 1-0. Top of the ninth, basically facing, I would say, elimination in game one, or at least losing in game one. So that's going to be a fly out, one away. And I'm doing something crazy. Never mind. Never mind. None too crazy. But what's in? No. Come on, bro. We got this. Relax. There we go. We get a base hit. There we go. Junior, who's been one of the promising young guys on this squad from day one, he's going to take a ball. Lucas in for the save. Junior, he's going to hit it right to make it 2 away. On to Danny Jensen, man. All right, come on. Jensen, he's going to keep us alive. Into the gap. Woodson's rounding third. Heading home is Woodson, and Danny Jensen's going to tie this ball game up. All right, we're calling up the top prospect in all of baseball. He got called up. I don't know why, but his first major league action is going to be top 9 in the wild card game. I mean, he's 85 overall, 18, 19 years old, number 2 overall pick. Fighter, like, but there's no better time like the present. As Alfonso's gonna go up the middle. Danny Jensen's rounding home. There's no way. There's no way. At the plate. Bang. What a turn of events, man. Your first major league career hit is the go ahead run in the AL wild card. That's crazy. Shout out to Alfonso, man. All right, 1 away. Gregory Santos hit in. He was 3rd in American League saves. He's been an all-star before being our closer, even though technically he's not our actual closer, but still. Santos strikes him out for out number 2. Freddie Furman. Okay, all right. Santos. It's going to be 2-2 count. 1 out away. Strikes him out, and Tampa Bay comes back and steals game 1 on the road. Let's go. And we're back. Game 2, man. Jack Flaherty, Taj Bradley on the mounds. Emotional win. I don't know why I swung at that, but I did. Listen, Kansas City's hosting it regardless. But you would think as Woodson knocks that into left field, he's going to get a double. 60th best prospect in all of baseball, and he's got himself a double. Junior's up as well. He's going to take 3-1, 3-1, not terrible. As you're going to take a walk, and you're going to see who's up bat next. Yeah, he's getting the nod after last night. I get it was 1 hit, but 85 overall. He's the better overall catcher in terms of defense as well. So we're giving him the nod. As a Morales, that's a pretty hit ball, but a little bit too high. Danny Jensen's still in. He's just the DH. His bat's still valuable. It's just Perez. That's not gonna get down. All right. Here, bottom of the second. Runner on second. 1-1 count. Taj Bradley, he's gonna get out of this jam. I'll take it. So Junior hit in Brian Woodson, back-to-back hits. Now Alfonso Morales is coming in. And he's gonna take another ball. Switchy, right-handed thrower. 6 something, 221. He's built like a freight train. Hey, out number 2. Perez hit a 2-run shot. Now bases loaded. 2 outs. He gets the home run and he gets out, help Bradley out of the jam. All right, Bryce Eldridge, one of our other rookies. We got a lot of rookies on this playoff roster right now. The former Giant prospect. While he may not get the hit, he is going to potentially advance the runner to increase our lead. Now remember, we do get Dustin Thomas back if we win, which is going to be huge. But in the career against Flaherty, Dubon is not the best. Only 2 hits and 1 strikeout. As he does take a ball there. Woodson is 2 for 2, including the game's first run. So, you know what? We'll show Morales again. As, yeah, him and Bobby Mize were the number 1, number 2 picks. And it's going to be interesting to see how all their careers play out. Yeah, he had the hot pinch hit, but other than that, he's been kind of cold, which expected. Right, top 7. The Royals did come and score, but Woodson 2 for 3. Oh, wow, that glitched. I mean, runners on the corners as well. Steve Jones is there pitching, and Woodson's gonna hit that pretty well deep out there. Samuels is gonna cover it, and it's back to a 3-run lead. Junior, he has 3 RBIs in this game. 2 RBI doubles for 3 runs. Morales continuing his woes, but you know what? We got a very comfortable lead. So to recap, we had a big 7th inning, which it kind of saw. Then the 8th inning, Eldridge triples and scores 2 as well. And then Witt grounded out with a fielder's choice. So here we are. Final out, potentially, of this game, 7-2. Ante Samuels is going to be there. And boys, we're moving on. All right, next episode. They're going to play the first 2 games. Hopefully we get a dub against the Orioles. And guess who is back? Yes, sir. Dustin Thomas. He's making his postseason debut. Let me know what you think. Until next time, y'all have a good one. Peace.